When I first started working with accountants, bookkeepers, and business advisors, I thought the best way to help them grow was to work one-on-one with the owner. It made sense. The owner has the vision. They lead the team, right? Well, here's the problem. Have you ever played the telephone game? You start with one message, then it gets passed around. By the end, it looks nothing like the original. Well, that's exactly the problem that was happening. I'd share strategies with the owner, but by the time they reached the team, the message had changed, or even worse, disappeared altogether. One of my clients was a tax strategist with a growing accounting firm. He faced this exact problem. He wanted his team to do more than just the compliance work, like filing taxes, and then moving on. He wanted them to engage with clients and uncover new opportunities and provide more value. But here's the catch. His team had no sales training. They were uncomfortable asking business questions that could open doors. They didn't have a process to follow. The result? The owner was frustrated. His clients weren't getting all the help that they could. And the business was also missing out on significant revenue opportunities. He told me, I've asked them to do it, but it's like they don't care. My country accent. He admitted that there were moments when he thought about letting the whole team go or walking away from the business entirely. He was that frustrated about it. And I see others kind of running into that same situation. I had facilitated a complimentary amplified business breakthrough session. Those are sessions that I walk people through to help them see some blind spots, bottlenecks, and untapped opportunities. And I do that as a way to build a relationship with other business advisors. In that session, I asked him if he had a sales process in his team. He said, no, I do all the sales with my new clients coming in. My team just works on the existing accounts. And that's when the light bulb happened. Gotta love my country accent there. And that was the light bulb moment. You don't just need a sales process for new prospects. You need one for existing clients too. Why? Because your existing clients already trust you. They're the ones most likely to say yes to your additional services if your team knows how to engage with them and how to ask. Here's how we built his sales process. Step 1, we mapped the customer journey. We identified every touch point the team member had with a client. It's tax season, quarterly check-ins, special projects. Number 2, we assessed the team's strengths and weaknesses. We didn't just try to turn them into high-pressured closers. Instead, we found where they were most comfortable with and built around that. Number 3, we script the right questions. We gave the team specific, open-ended questions to uncover opportunities without feeling salesy. Step 4, we created a simple workflow and checklist. The checklist became their roadmap. It was the same steps every time, so nothing slipped through the cracks. And step 5, we scheduled strategic engagement. We built a calendar of when to have these conversations because timing matters. You need to catch people when they're most open to new ideas. And last but not least, we ensured that we used a CRM, customer relationship manager, to track all the conversations and all the details. Now, this wasn't about micromanaging. It's about visibility so that the owner, the team, and everyone could see the progress in real time. The results, we went from frustration to flow, baby. After implementing the process, opportunities with existing clients started popping up. Revenue increased more than it had in years. The team felt empowered too because they weren't selling. They were simply following a process. And the owner, he went from almost quitting to feeling energized about his business again. We eventually built a second sales process for new prospects, so he didn't have to handle every single conversation himself. That gave him the ability to consider scaling his business. And eventually, when the time comes for him to transition or exit, he'll have a process that he can guide someone else so that the clients can continue to find a new home. You need people to have sales training. So here's the thought. If you want your team to help grow your business, you can't just tell them, go sell or just find more business, right? You need to empower them with the tools, the structure, and the confidence to do it. A sales process turns, I don't know what to say, into, I know exactly what to do. And when your team is confident, your clients get more value, your revenue grows, and you, as the owner, can finally focus on leading, not just selling. If you'd like to see how this process works in your business, I'd be happy to walk you through it in an amplified breakthrough session. As mentioned, these sessions are for entrepreneurs who have the attitude, expertise, and drive. They know they want to take amplified action, and yet they're seeking a fresh perspective. They realize they have blind spots, bottlenecks, and untapped opportunities. These sessions are complimentary to those who are looking to grow. And if you're looking for one, just reach out. Always looking for ways to connect with other advisors. By giving, it comes back full circle. Now, if you're tuned into Growth Amplifiers and you have an idea that would be helpful for this channel, something that you'd care to share, we are also looking for guests on the Growth Amplifiers podcast. You can catch our podcast on iTunes, on Spotify, and a lot of the top podcast networks. We'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas. You can leave them in the comments, start the conversation. We appreciate you. And until next time, thanks for amplifying.
To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.